It's now time for the final qualifying matchup for the #1 contenders match, which will happen a couple weeks from now. The winner will go on to face Mace Windu for the world title at Rise to Greatness. So far, the angry video game nerd and Siler have moved on to the fatal four-way matchup. The final two. This one will determine another. This match right here will determine another spot. And the loser of the world title match in our main event will also go on into the #1 contenders match. Right now is a rematch from Rise to Greatness. Last week, both these two men actually lost their matchups. John Locke lost because of magical interference because of Voldemort, who we actually haven't seen yet. He sure is making his presence felt here in RCWE already. He lost to Mace Windu after tapping out the Intercontinental title matchup. I don't think Riku is too pleased about that, but at least he's got a chance to go up in the #1 contenders match. Oh, and Riku tries to go for the spear, but he missed. John just pushed and shoved Riku aside, but he throws him to the outside and he tackles him to the ground. It's like Riku's backing up, and he dives through the ropes. And Riku dragging John Locke back to the ring. Or at least trying to. John Locke is finally puts Riku back into the ring. Now John's waiting onto the apron. But he better get back in or else he'd be counted out. Don't know what John Locke was thinking. Makes me think he was imperious by Voldemort. And if you don't know Harry Potter, that means that he's under magical control. Throwing him into the corner, going for the body splash, and you know what that means. He goes for the spear. And Riku and now he's setting up for the jumping leg drop right onto that leg drop bulldog. Now Riku, he shouldn't be taunting. And John takes Riku to the outside. Or knocks him off. Throws him down from off the top ropes. Stopping Riku from doing the deep dive. Now Riku is exposing that turnbuckle. Obviously planning to use that. Yeah, that's what he's planning to do. Bashing the head of John Locke, and now John's bleeding. Oh, but with a Luthez press, he starts wailing on Riku. Now several crossbody chops and a drop kick. And John's going for the STF. Will Riku tap out like he did last week? No, Riku powers out of it. I mean, John's well known for getting out of sticky situations and being tough to beat in RCWE. And Riku knows this. Riku going to the top rope again, but John trying to go after him, but he gets a drop kick to the chest. Obviously, this time he wasn't able to get Riku. And Riku with quite some athleticism with that leapfrog. And then slamming his head down onto the mat. And here it is, the DTD, the door to darkness. And Riku goes for a cover. 1, 2, no! John kicked out of it. John kicked out of the DTD. John with a backbreaker. Throwing him into that exposed turnbuckle. Setting him up on for I don't know what that was. But he's going for the 815 down. And he actually connects with it. No magical interference. 1, 2. No! Riku kicked out. I can't believe it. And once more he's going for the 815 down. And once again going for the cover. 1, 2. No! I can't believe Riku kicked out of 2 815 downs. Now going for that handspring moonsault. And that top rope Atomico. And what the hell? The deep dive! No, not again! I think Riku was even surprised that he asked about what happened, but he goes for a cover and he gets the win. And he goes on to the #1 contenders match. Once again, we get Voldemort's interference. This time it wasn't when John Locke was doing his finishing move. He helped Riku win that match by magically putting him up to the top rope and going for the deep dive. It seems like Mo has become the trainer for Lenny and Carl.
The following contest,
I mean, Lenny and Carl sure do need it.
Championship. Introducing the challenger from Italy.
I don't think they've won a match in a long time. And if Mo's listening, I can tell you right away about who the weakest link is. I'm pretty sure everybody else does too. But right now it's our main event for the night. We are finally going to see the World Heavyweight Title matchup that we should have seen last week. It'll be Hercules versus Mace Windu for the RCWE World Title. As of lately, it seems like Mace Windu is getting ever more vocal towards Palpatine. Obviously not liking many of Palpatine's decisions as of late. And even this time, it seems like Obi-Wan and Mace sent Anakin to see what's happening and if Dr. Doom is going to interfere in this matchup or not. I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't. And that's what it's for. The World RCWE World Title. This is the title that all RCWE superstars strive for. And this match is getting started. And Hercules clotheslines Mace to the floor. Now throwing him into the corner. Putting him onto the top rope. And going for a muscle buster. Showing off his tremendous power. Oh, but Mace reverses him. Doing a backflip. And then kicking him Hercules right into the face. And now with that standing moonsault. Picks up Hercules, gets in behind. And a belly-to-belly suplex. Mace has got to keep Hercules down. It's the only way he could possibly win this matchup. I mean, Hercules can just overpower you in a minute. Like he is right now with several power bombs. Wait a sec. And Mace gets out of it. Now Mace with a chop to the chest of Hercules. And now using the ropes as leverage for a suplex. Mace going to the top rope. Waiting for Hercules to get up. And connects with a double axe handle. Now several punches that don't really do anything to Hercules. Hercules goes for a backbreaker and just tosses Mace aside. into the ropes and picking him up and slamming him down hard into the mat. Oh, and Mace is telling him to bring it on, but Hercules says that this is not going to end well. But Hercules is right back up after that scissors kick. Hercules trying to do some damage towards the arm of Mace. Now throwing him hard into the corner. And once more, for good measure. Every time he does so, he has to show off his muscles. Mace with a cross chop, using the ropes as leverage for a bulldog. Mace went for that neck breaker, going to the top rope for a leg drop. Now Mace is going for the cover. 1, 2, no, Hercules kicked out. Wait a sec, Mace is going for it. There it is. The hyper driver. He just connected with the hyper driver. But once again, Hercules kicked out. What will it take to take Hercules down? Hercules picks up Mace for a rock bottom or Olympic rock bottom like maneuver, and then going for a lion salt. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, and Mace kicked out. And Hercules isn't happy about that decision. He thought he had the 3 count right there. Throws Mace to the corner, picking him up, and he's going for the last call. Was it the fall-away slam? I'm not too sure, and he's going for another lion salt. Mace picks up, or Hercules picks up Mace. And no, it's going to be the shot put. Hercules just connected with the shot put on Mace Windu. 1, 2, no! It's just a half a count away before we had a new World Heavyweight Champion. Mace picking... Hercules picking up Mace for another muscle buster. Hercules getting in behind Mace, going for a pump handle slam. And an Olympic rock bottom. Now all he has to do is pin Mace. But he's taking too long. Can he win the World Heavyweight Title? No, he can't. He can't. He couldn't do it, and now he has the referee, and he throws him into the corner. Mace throws him into the rope, and then trying to throw him into the referee. picking up Hercules. What looked like it was going to be a suplex. It didn't turn out that way. Now Mace using the ropes again for a suplex. And Mace is going for it. The hyper driver, and there's Dr. Doom, and he's attacking Mace. There's no bell is rung, but this match is gonna end in a disqualification. Once again, we have another dumb referee for not ringing the bell. And there's a Doomsday drop to the concrete floor. And Doom looks happy about it. And wait a sec, Mace is up already. Oh, and Doom is running away. And Mace is trying to desperately catch up to him. But unfortunately we have to go. We'll see you next time on Friday Night Fights.